Actually, you know what? We'll start the video here, and it'll be like, you know, Quentin Tarantino, man. You'll be saying to yourself, how did Saint get in this predicament with only 3 Estus left, you know, up here? And you'll want to know. You'll want to know, like, what were the circumstances that led to this exact situation. And that's where we'll start the video off. And this gives me a chance to say, yeah, you're going to see me try and play through the level of the video game that I'm playing. I'm not as smart as some of the YouTube commenters. You people managed to graduate from the trailer behind the school, you know? Gets hot in that trailer. You guys are putting in the work. You figured out how to graduate, and you figured out how to play Dark Souls. It never occurred to you that maybe this wasn't just straight up a PvP game, but instead a game about where PvP takes place as part of the, you know, action as you go to the boss. You know, that's a thing. Just saying. But stay in school, y'all. So here we are. It makes you guys sad when I say this game is dead. Don't misunderstand. It's not like no one plays this game. But you can't compare it to 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when this game first came out. You could get non-stop invasions at soul level 125 at any area of the game. Non-stop. In any area. Not just Gank City, you fucking degenerates. So yeah, the game is a little more dead than it used to be. So in the last video we talk't about the Karthus Curve Sword, but I never used it, so, you know, we'll use it. We'll also grab the Gargoyle Flame Spear, because Gargoyle Flame Spear and Karthus Curve Sword, what's more 2016 meta than that? I guarantee you I have an upgraded Gargoyle Flame Spear on this build. Now, if you started this game, you know, after... Oh, I don't. Look at that. I don't have a single one upgraded. That's wild. We'll have to fix that. The Gargoyle Flame Spear was never very good insofar as damage goes, but that thing was long. That was a long boy. It never was, like, the most meta guy in the world, so I guess it makes sense I don't have a upgraded Flame Spear. Anyway, this thing was long. It didn't do, you know, a shit zillion damage, but it was a long boy. That's for damn sure. Now they nerfed it. They nerfed the... Like, it's not as long as it used to be. I don't think they nerfed any of the damage. I don't know why they would. We'll upgrade this thing. I mean, look at it. You can tell how long it is. I don't think they ever changed the model of the weapon. I just think they changed, like, the range on it. And I think the running attack used to go farther. I remember somebody saying the running attack used to have, like, an extra step on it. It does seem pretty, like... Huh! You know, it's still long. It's just not as long as it used to be. But yeah, this I wanted to bring this up because in the last video I griped a little bit about the Split Leaf Greatsword, and I said, why nerf the Black Knight Glaive if you're gonna, you know, pop up with the Split Leaf Greatsword? Doesn't make sense. Unless, you know, it's just like, no, we really are trying to get $15 out of you. Buy our DLC. Let's upgrade this thing. You can't infuse it because it's already got fire damage in it. The fire damage is never good, like ever. I guess if you're like level 600 and you had like 40, 40, 40, 40, 40 or some shit, it might be okay. I don't know. Long as hell, has built-in fire damage. The way the way split damage works in this game is your defenses get a hold of the physical damage. Did you guys see that guy slow walking at me? What an edgelord. Straight sword and Cestus. I bet we're gonna see some parries. There was an attempted parry. There's an attempted parry. Being a parry spammer makes sense if you're the host because you got 15 Estus. I guess it makes sense if you're the invader because you can have like 7 Siegbrows and 7 Estus. Hey, he got me. GG's. What the fuck was I talking about? Look at this fucking legend with the tailbone spear. So, split damage. Your defenses get a hold of the physical damage first, and then they get a hold of the fire damage. So it's calculated as two different defenses. That's why split damage is not great. It's like I said, I don't think you can make the fire damage on this good. Compare that to the Ring Knight Spear. Same thing, right? Except the difference is the Ring Knight Spear buffs itself with fire. So it's just like bonus damage. It's not its real damage. Plus, I don't care that they nerfed the Gargoyle Flame Spear and then gave us the Ring Knight Spear. Because the Ring Knight Spear is a pike. So it's slower than the Gargoyle Flame Spear. It's got similar damage, similar stat allocation, similar stat requirements, you know, quality type weapon. I wonder if the weapon art on this has enough hyper armor to get through the wheelbarrow. Let's try. No, it doesn't. It's a backstab. GG's. So, the Ring Knight Spear being a pike, being slower, it doesn't feel like just a straight upgrade. Say what you want to about the Ring Knight deal or the Ring City DLC. I guess they did give quality builds some cool weapon choices. Ring Knight, Spear, Sword, Gales. Karthus Curve Sword. Now, this is not a bad weapon. Refined. You know, still does decent damage. And you can slap Gold Pine Bundle on it, which is kind of nice. But it's inherently worse than Dark Chip damage. Because Dark Chip damage never goes away. My man's using Valor Heart. I would love Valor Heart if it looked like anything other than a Roman Gladius. And had anything other than that shield head wolf roar for a weapon art. What is this shit, my man? Aldrich is literally paying you a salary to make sure I don't beat this level. And here you are. Aldrich doesn't give you honor pay. Please fight me. Yeah, good parry. What is this guy doing? Anyway, I don't like Valor Heart. So, you know, Scott Jund, he loved his Karthus Curve Sword. It was meta as frick. Oh, bad spacing by me. No backstep for me. He once famously said that the R2 did not combo into another R2, and so the R2 was bad. It's true that the R2 is not a combo. However, R2 weapon art is a combo, and it's a good combo. I understand where Scott was coming from as a duelist. No one's ever going to try and heal on you, so it's harder to hit somebody with that R2. But in Invasions, which is what this should be, but Valor Heart standing over here honorably. He's so honorable. He's going to get that honorable Aldrich bonus on his paycheck. In a duel where your opponent doesn't try and heal, don't make that trade. Don't make that trade. Don't make that trade. Why would you make that trade? It's hard to hit R2. But in Invasions, when somebody goes to like heal, you can smack them with that R2 into weapon art true combo. It's good shit. Oh my god, they found me. Every time I come up here, they can't find me. Or I guess they don't feel like chasing me up here. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. There's two of them. Valor Heart and Follower's Javelin. I think Peeverson had this build. And a wizard. Oh, that wizard's gonna hurt. Look at him. He's naked. Oh, that was bad. Yep, wizard hurts. Yep, wizard hurts. Naked wizard hurts. Alright, man, I gotta give it to him. At least they're both fighting me. I hate wizards. Get over here. Oh my god, he's got no hit points. Nope. Rest in hell. At soul level 125, you get taken out by 2 R1s from a Karthus Curve Sword. That's wild. That's wild to me. I'm not going to tell other people, like, hey, you know, play the game this way. But Jesus Christ, man. You might consider, like, some hit points. Look at this guy. Valor Heart, I hate it. If it looked like a fucking... If it looked like the Lothric Knight Sword and Shield, even if it didn't have... Even if it had the same stats and the same range, but it just looked better, I would love that weapon. It's got block frames on everything, and it's got some hyper armor on it. So you got a straight sword with hyper armor. That's pretty cool. It allows my opponent here, like, you notice how aggressive he's playing. It's easy to get guard broke using Valor Heart. Fun fact, if you offhand Valor Heart and you block with the sword, it has the stability of the shield. That's the game we're playing. So, he's doing a good job. Oof! He's doing a good job. Nope. Of being really aggressive and using those block frames to his advantage. So I'm going to switch it up here, and I'm going to throw some range at him, and we'll see if he can contend with Gargoyle Flame Spear range. Also, just to kind of keep it... I hate bonfire duels. I'm sure I've said that before. I hate it. That's basically what's happened here. Is this is a bonfire duel where we have Estus, right? Except I've got more Estus than my opponent, and I've got 30% more health. So what I'll do is, just to make it a little more fun, is I won't drink all my Estus. He should have like 6 or 7. So when I get down to like 6 or 7 Estus, I'll stop drinking it. I'm trying to bait him in here. Yeah, look at that. I'm trying to bait him in here by staying at low health, and he's taking the bait pretty good. And then all I have to do is just punish whiffs. This is a fighting game. You people think this is a fighting game. What's wrong with you? Alright. Oh, don't kill me! Oh, nice.